This is my alien planet Terrarium. About 9 months ago, someone dumped a bunch of trash on my property, including this Pyrex container. Instead of being upset, I said to myself, free terrarium. When building a terrarium, we always want to start with the drainage layer, substrate barrier, and an appropriate substrate mixture for the plants going inside. Always make this yourself, as the pre-made ones are scams. Now, as I try to gear my channel towards beginners, we must also incorporate this idea into our design elements. The most important being appropriate substrate and drainage, minimal to zero cost, springtails, can't forget those, and easy plant selection. But it is also important to remember the role of sloping to help create illusory depth, something that we can further exasperate with the flared design of this container. Instead of simply creating a sloped background, today we will be using our hardscape to help create a more tiered increase in height, which will further enhance this effect. Additionally, our selection of stones paired with the tree trunk and root-shaped wood allows us to move on to another important detail, which is scale. Scale is often skipped in generic tutorials. However, I believe it to be a very important lesson for beginners to learn. Whether it be placing smaller items up front for ease of view, or placing larger items up front to enhance depth, scale is not something to be glossed over. Consider these small bones. We can make them giant by placing them next to this figure, or tiny by placing them next to this coin. The same is true for our hardscape. The small twigs become trees, and the small stones become boulders, if we allow our mind to view the moss as grass. Which brings us to our final element of scale in this equation, which is this Apollo lunar lander micro machine. I have no idea how I still have this decades later in life, but I do. As we finish for our first day, here is what it looked like. Not complete, but almost. Here is what it looks like about 9 months later. As you can see, we have added some additional hardscape to further enhance our slope and depth. And some of the plants have been trimmed and replanted to fill the gaps. It's important to always leave space for new growth when making our builds. Best of luck using scale in your next terrarium scape.